Okay, go ahead.
Hello, this is Jenna and Miguel
Mm-hmm.
here to talk to you about 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Season 4.
Right. And where are we doing this from?
We are doing this from our
Storage facility.
facility.
Yes, we love the show, so we're gonna be dropping a lot of quotes like that because we're just nerds about 90 Day Fiance. But why don't we introduce ourselves before we move on? My name is Miguel Perez. I'm a comedian from Boston. I am a fan of 90 Day Fiance. I was introduced to the show by my parents, who thought the show was hilarious, and I've been watching it ever since. And what about you?
My name is Jenna.
Mm-hmm.
I work for an unnamed hospital in Boston, and I have been watching this show since season 1, about 5 years ago. It is the best. I think it's hilarious.
I do. Yeah, we love watching it. Um, so let's just before we move on, let's just tell the people what we're going to be discussing on this particular podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you want to tell them something?
It's 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Season 4
Mm-hmm.
on TLC, Episode 1.
Yeah, we're just gonna be reviewing this season basically.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be giving our thoughts on 90 Day Fiance, on the couples, and maybe talk a little bit of trash. I don't know.
Basically what we do on our couch.
Basically what we do on our couch, exactly.
In our storage facility.
And our storage facility, because I mean, we do it here. Why not do it in public, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cool. So, do you know who are some of the couples that we're going to be talking about on this particular season?
Sure do.
Okay.
Russ and Pal.
Russ and Pau, yes.
Colty and Debbie.
Colchi, no, it's Colchi.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
And Larissa.
Yes.
But I think Colty and Debbie are really in a relationship.
I love Debbie.
That's why I say that.
We'll get into that later.
And
who else? Some of the couples.
Lizzie and Andre.
Who?
Or Andre.
Andre, yeah.
Andre.
I forgot about her,
and
yes.
Chantel and Pepe. Otherwise known as
Pepe. What about Ashley and Jay?
Yep, we'll get into them too.
What about Nicole and Azan?
We will talk about them too.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where do you want to start first? You want to start with the veterans of 90 Day Fiancé, which would be Russ and Pau, or do you want to start with another couple?
Let's talk about Russ and Pau.
You want to talk about Russ and Pau?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's just jump into it.
Okay.
What do we know about Russ and Pau?
So right now, we know that they're living in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
I was shocked that Russ actually moved. Like, he did not seem like he was going to leave Oklahoma ever.
Yeah.
But he's there.
Yeah.
And Paula, with her crazy Tammy Faye Baker eyelashes.
Yeah.
That was a lot to see. And I'd say throughout the episode, we got to see a variety of hairstyles. I want to say
Pau?
From both.
Oh, yes.
Russ was had the crazy depressed hair, and then he had the super slicked hair.
Yep.
Pau had a million different colors of her hair.
She looked amazing.
I mean, yeah. I guess if you like The Little Mermaid.
Yeah. Yeah, I loved them. Actually, they're one of my favorite couples. I think Russ is a little too jealous of her, but I mean,
yeah, very possessive.
I would too, I guess.
Yeah. Why do you think she loves him?
I mean, he's not a bad-looking guy,
Mm-hmm.
and he seems to be a really decent person, personality-wise.
Uh-huh.
So I can see them together. I can actually see, when you see when you see a couple and you go, they don't belong.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when I see them, I'm like, yeah, that seems about right.
Yeah, I guess I could see that. If she had literally no other prospects at all,
Yeah.
then I think it makes sense. But I doubt that, which makes me question it. And there's the trash talk.
There is a trash
I don't know
talk.
about them. I get it, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. I definitely like them together. I think they're one of the best couples in the whole series. I like Rose and Pau a lot.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, I mean, we'll probably come back to them eventually, right?
Totally, yeah.
All right. The one couple that I do want to talk about, that I'm really passionate about, and we also watched 2 hours worth of TV just of these two dum-dums, is Nicole and Azan.
Oh, man, Yeah, we watched a special on them. It was
It
literally
was
so
rough.
long. Yeah, we
I
haven't even
couldn't
finished it.
I couldn't watch it.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched it, but I couldn't, like, I was stuck to the TV
Yeah.
because there was just so much stupidity.
Yeah, I'd say
Like
that.
when you think like there's no way somebody's that dumb.
Like two people who found themselves
Yes.
so dumb. And
Yeah.
you know what the other thing I said was?
What?
Like Azan came in trying to kind of like scam her a little bit.
Yeah.
But now, with seeing that extra 2-hour episode, I think she was scamming him a little bit too. Whether that was to be like loved or to be wanted or something like that. Like she was kind of scamming him a little bit. And
Yeah.
now they're just scamming each other. And I think that's why there's like, so much clashing.
Yeah, and also I think it's really funny that you said that because something I said earlier is like it's funny how people find each other because these two are like so far away from each other, yet they connected
I know.
and now they're together.
Yeah.
And that is
true.
insane. That's insane that she wasted so much money on this bum
Thousands.
from Morocco, and then this dumb from Morocco spent so much time and wasted his family's money on a dumb wedding
Right.
on this dumb girl from Florida
I know. It's
who just cheated on him.
Yes.
She cheated. Can you believe she cheated on him?
No one was suspecting that. I
No.
would say that's the biggest twist in the whole
Yes.
season.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Another thing that we thought about, like another reason why we started doing this podcast is because Jen and I are from different backgrounds,
That's right.
right? We had different upbringings. I was born and raised in Mexico City, and Jenna was raised in Concord, Massachusetts.
East Coast baby.
East
Right
Coast
on.
baby. And we didn't really do the 90-day fiance thing. We just kind of met.
Online.
Online,
Classic.
yeah.
Shout out Bumble.
Oh yeah. Oh, we could be a 90-day fiance couple.
We could.
Yeah, that's what I hate when you pay for stuff because I don't want people to think that I'm like just there and I don't have money because I don't work because I'm
You're
waiting
not
for
on
my
your
K1 visa. Yeah. But yeah, like I feel like maybe that's why we kind of get the show a little more than other people. But what was I going about? Nicole and Azan. Anyways, I hate them. They're dumb. Both idiots. But I can't stop watching it. I cannot stop watching it. I don't know what it is. Excuse me. Yeah, I can't stop watching it. It's like when you see a horrible train wreck, and the train wreck there's like there's just bodies and blood and explosions everywhere, and like I'm still watching it because it's that much of a mess. Their whole relationship is just garbage. Just like this dumpster with tons of fire, tons of just so much fire around the dump. There's fire outside of this dumpster. Like that's how terrible this relationship is. But we're still watching it.
We do.
Yeah.
Can't stop. Can't stop.
Yeah,
won't
can't stop. All right. So what else? What else? Who else do we have?
If we want to go on the garbage dumpster fire train of thought,
Yeah.
we could talk about Colchi and Larissa and Debbie.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that is probably the most epic person in 90 Day Fiance's history. She really is.
Yeah.
She really is. She's
She's
probably
the
given the
advocate.
most quotes.
Yeah, it's
She's
so
probably
true.
yeah, she's the most quotable
Yeah.
character, I think. Yeah, I honestly I thought Colchi was a decent man that she was taking advantage of. And then
Simple engineer.
and then later on we find out that they're both scumbags and they're both taking advantage of each other. Colchi treats her like she's a blow up dolly,
Yeah, what a quote.
and Larissa is just some dumb girl from Minas Gerais who is just trying to
Brazil.
get here. Yeah, in Brazil, yes, of course.
So what? Who do you think is more toxic of a person? Colchi or Larissa?
I would say toxic Larissa, but if you're talking about like a sociopath toxic, I say Colchi because he can like blend in normal society.
You're right.
Yeah.
That is scary.
Yeah.
And where does Debbie fit into that spectrum?
Oh, fucking Debbie's just amazing. But she's just keeping it all together.
Yeah. Remember that photo she posted of her? Old Debbie, or young Debbie rather?
Oh yeah, she's quite attractive.
Yeah.
She was quite
I know,
attractive.
that was a real twist for me, I would say.
Yeah.
I did not expect her to be attractive.
Debbie.
Yeah. Which makes sense, because that's why she's so confident.
Yeah. No,
Nothing
I like
had to have
Debbie
with
and
Larissa.
yeah. So I like that. I like watching that couple because Larissa's just insane. She's just crazy in the head.
You know what was funny to me? In this episode 1, watching Larissa play like a nice girl was hilarious.
Mhm.
And watching Colchi play like a nice boy was creepy. Creepy
Yes.
as hell.
Yes.
I did not like that. That made me very uncomfortable. And that
Cool.
was when they were eating steak. Do you remember when they were eating dinner all together? Debbie didn't eat for some reason, but they were eating these 2 honking steaks. It was like an excessive amount of steak for one person.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Oh, you don't? Okay. It was crazy. Anyone
Okay.
who's listening, agree. It was
Probably.
nuts.
Yeah, they'll probably agree with you. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not doubting it, but yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
So what else you got? Colchi,
So-
Debbie, and
I would say,
Larissa.
one thing that we learned in their segment was a recent fight that they just had, and Debbie learned about it at the same time as we were watching.
which one?
The fight about the ring.
Oh,
What happened to the ring?
Right,
It went down the
right.
toilet.
Yes.
Oh my god. Like, she threw that down the toilet. Debbie got in on this fight. I think
Yes.
Debbie was more mad than Colchi.
She was. I
Yeah.
would be too. I mean, I was.
Mhm.
Because Colchi spent a lot of money on that ring, and then she just flushed it down the toilet.
And then some accusations got thrown beyond that.
Which one? What happened?
Larissa accused Debbie of watching cartoons all day, and then they fought about who really cleaned the house. Who do you think? I can't see. I can't see Larissa cleaning anything.
I can because she's Brazilian.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
What? No, I thought
Yeah.
you said resilient, but you said Brazilian.
I said Brazilian, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't know we were going there. I don't think. I mean, she maintains herself, but she still looks a little squidgy. So
She's crazy.
She's crazy.
Larissa's
yeah,
crazy.
But she doesn't look like the kind of person who would clean something to me.
Yeah, she is. She
yeah.
seems like she's like too high maintenance.
And then Larissa throws out the punch where she's like, Debbie, you should find a man. Do we even know Debbie wants to find a man? Maybe Debbie's happy on her own. I don't know.
I mean, she should find a man because she just lost Colchi
Right. Yeah. She
to Larissa. So if she finds a man, it has to look like Colchi.
We don't know if she's really lost him, though. We're not at the end of the season yet, but I think Debbie might get him back.
You think so?
I think so. I don't think they're going to last.
Yeah, they're definitely not going to last. But, yeah, that's insane. Larissa's insane. She's my favorite character. She's like Ramsay Bolton from Game of Thrones. Like I loved it because he was just out of his mind. And he was so unpredictable. He was just like anything could happen at any point, and it did. Ramsay Bolton was my favorite character on Game of Thrones.
That's psycho
And
of you to like him.
yes, I know.
Let's just point that out.
I
You
know.
Can't get away with that one.
I can't, but I absolutely love him. He was my favorite character in the whole Game of Thrones, and Larissa reminds me of him a little bit.
Yeah, because she's psychological warfare style crazy.
Yes. And I respect
she likes
that.
cats and not dogs, because we saw what Ramsay could do with a dog.
Right.
A hound, rather.
Right. Well, Larissa got a cat.
Yeah.
And the cat, according to Colchi, is just like Larissa. And it bullies Cookie Dookie
Yeah.
and the other cats in the house.
Yeah, she's aggressive.
Yeah.
She is cruel. She scratches.
Yep.
That's very Larissa.
That's very
Do you
Larissa.
think Larissa taught her these things? Or do you think they were just a kindred spirits?
I think that cat is literally her spiritual animal.
Could be. Yeah.
Just like it came to life. Like that cat was just like it formed outside of their house.
Yeah.
Just like it just came out of the darkness.
Yeah.
And just walked up to Larissa, and Larissa was like, I feel like I know that cat. And the cat just like meowed at her, and then they just became like besties.
I bet, yeah. And then she brought her back to have an ally.
Right. Because they never said where they got it from.
Very true.
The cat just like, I don't know where it came out
manifested.
of the closet. And it was there.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. There's already like, 4 cats in that house? It's
Yes,
crazy.
I think so, yeah.
How many cats is too many cats, according to like the public health Department of
I
Public Health.
think as long as you can take care of them, you can have as many as you want.
That is not an okay rule for these people. They should be cut off soon.
Like if you have a huge house
Yeah.
and you want to have hundreds and hundreds of cats and you can take care of them, I think you're okay.
Okay.
But if you have like a tiny apartment and you have 200 cats,
Not cool.
I think maybe you have 200 too many. So,
Yeah. Well, thank God they have a big house.
yeah. Do you like cats?
I mean, I like all animals. Cats aren't at the top of my list. I'd take
Yeah, I hate
Shih Tzu,
cats.
as you know, over everything.
I know, you love Shih Tzus.
Yeah, but I like cats. They don't bother me. You just have to not expect anything from them.
Yeah, I don't like cats at all. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about another couple. We spend too much time on Kochi and Larissa and
about-
Debbie.
Do you want to talk about Lizzie and Andre or Chantel and Pedro?
Ooh.
I can't decide which I'm least interested in.
Let's do Chantel and Pedro.
Chantel and Pedro.
Chantel
the family Chantel.
and Pedro. Yeah, they have their own show.
And Pepe.
Pepe.
He's to Pepe when he cries.
Oh,
I
what a
know.
scumbag too that guy is. Oh, I swear to God.
Yeah, they have some big problems that they have to work out, and I feel like nothing. Like neither of them are bending, accommodating people.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah, and it was a mistake for them to get married because they.
I think so too.
Yeah. So what we learned is Pepe hit Chantel's brother, the family
River.
Chantel's brother, River. Yep.
Yes.
Um,
River the rapper.
Yeah. And they hate each other's families.
Yes.
Yeah, and
There is a lot of confusion though because when they introduced themselves, they didn't really. When I think Chantel's family went to the Dominican Republic, and there was a lot of what's it called? Like their translations were accurate.
weren't accurate.
Communication.
Yeah, communication errors.
Yes,
Yeah.
because Pedro's family was saying one thing, and Chantel's family, with their little knowledge of Spanish, thought they were saying something else. Like they also they almost thought that they weren't being welcoming in a way, but like they were trying to be nice to each other, but one side misinterpreted what the other side said, and that's why they were always fighting. So I feel that if Pedro just put some little effort into learning better English and just can translate between both of the families, I think everything will be okay.
So true. And so same for Chantel too. She is not, exempt of anything. Like she could learn Spanish just as well as he could learn English.
Babe, you don't know Spanish.
Because they what?
You don't know Spanish.
Yeah, that's true. That is something everyone should know about me. I've been with Miguel for 3 years.
Almost 3 years.
Almost 3 years.
Yeah.
I barely know Spanish.
Boo.
Every year I've said, okay, I'll learn it. Yeah, I'll do it. Oh, yeah, that's me. And but I've been busy. I've been doing things.
Yeah.
I'll learn it soon. But still, I think that this is like the biggest part of both of their lives. I mean, she goes to nursing school, but like, it would help her to learn Spanish.
Yeah.
Working in a hospital or wherever she works, serving patients.
But I think the what do you call it? The
family Chantel.
gosh, I forgot the word now. Responsibility.
Yes.
Falls on Pedro more.
You do. That's interesting.
Because he is not doing anything. He's just at home playing with his like gadgets.
Yeah, he does have a lot of video game equipment, but I thought he had a job in shipping or something.
I don't think he does.
Okay, maybe.
But either way, he should be learning English, even if it's for a job.
I know, it's true.
Because, and again, it would help a lot to translate and like finally bring peace to both families.
Yeah,
Okay.
My favorite fight in the previous season with Chantel and the sister and the mom was when they were all talking, and the sister said something to the effect of like, "Why don't you love my brother more?" But it was the same word as bitch, but it was just like it sounded slightly different, but it sounded the same to Chantel. Do you remember that?
Right.
Yeah.
She said something. It's like, something, and there's like a punta.
Yeah, right. That was
and
the word.
Chantel's like, "Did you just call me a puta?
Yeah,
I'm
and
not
it
a
meant
puta,
something
you
else.
slut ass bitch ass whore," or something like that.
Best ending to a fight ever, and especially when she was like, "Good night to you."
Yes.
I loved that.
I love that.
I'm
Yes.
going to use that with every fight I have
But I
right
think
now.
what Chantel, I mean, what Pedro's sister meant was, it was she said something about making a point.
Yeah.
That's what she meant by
It
punta.
made
Like,
sense.
yes.
Yeah.
And Chantel like misheard it, and Pedro, instead of saying no, this is what she meant,
I don't think
he
Pedro was
just
there.
oh, he
Pedro was
wasn't there.
somewhere else. It was just the three ladies sitting in like a little like hotel nook overlooking the beach or something, and like white chairs.
Well, I feel like he should have done something.
Yeah, I wish he was there.
Not to repeat myself, but that's his responsibility to be able to translate.
If he wants to manage it, but I feel like he doesn't want to like manage any of this. I think he just wants to be taken care of.
Yeah, which is kind of lame on his part.
You're not a partner at that
Yeah.
point. You're someone who needs to be
Yeah,
cared
I
for.
don't get it. I just don't get that couple. That couple is one of those couples I look at and I'm like, why are you together?
Yeah. It's just I feel like they're like too lazy to separate, Like so they're just like, well, this is my life.
Well, they're also hinting that he has a family back in DR.
That's right. Oh my God, remember the private investigator that the family Chantel
Oh, that
hired?
family is my favorite.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah.
Remember the private investigator was like,
Yes.
do you want to find out now or do you want to find out 20 years later when he has a family and a baby on the way or whatever it was?
Yes, that was something like that.
I mean, who's having a baby in 20 years? That doesn't seem like a good idea.
Yeah, but Pedro, I guess, in this situation, this case, yeah, that's probably one of my favorite couples to watch too. I'm not gonna lie, because this is just a lot of drama, and there's just like it's unnecessary drama
Yeah.
because Pedro is dumb and he doesn't know how to speak English.
And Chantel is just totally one note, and it's like, how do you get on in life without
Right.
having any other emotions?
Right.
Except that.
Yes, every time I see her, I'm like, Jesus Christ, like, are you like aware of what's going on around you? Like, you're just this person that I don't know how to describe her. How would you describe her?
I mean, it's hard, but she's just like, what did they say? Like monochrome, like one color,
Yeah.
There's like nothing much to her except like she's very flat. There's
Flat. Okay. Yes.
very flat.
Yes.
Not effervescent, not bubbly, flat.
Not physically, but definitely flat.
Yes, not physically at all.
It's all angles, baby.
Yeah.
All angles.
Yikes. Yeah, she definitely, I feel like she leads with that.
Yeah.
She's got some curves and some lady bumps, lady lumps, excuse me. And maybe that's the thing that we're misunderstanding in the relationship.
Yeah.
Maybe Pedro is...
Do you think they're just physically attracted to each other?
Could be, yeah. And they're
And
like,
that's why they don't want to leave each other?
it's powerful enough. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't understand that. I can't come from a place of understanding that. But for
Right,
some
because I am
people,
not physically attracted.
I love you because you're funny.
That is the equivalent of I'm not physically attractive.
No.
Yes.
You're very cute. I know we're on a podcast where people are just listening to us, but I can attest that you are very cute.
I'm all right.
But I don't look like Chantel, so,
Yeah, we both look like Nicole.
No, we don't.
Yes. We're both Nicoles.
Nicole.
Yes, we're both Nicoles.
Yeah, we enjoy eating and drinking. And
Not
we're,
a lot.
we
You
dabble.
making it sound like we
I'm
eat
just
and
saying that
drink
we
like
do.
we're madmen, like
Well, I wasn't...
kings or something.
I would have, if I said that, I would have said, we are obsessed with eating and drinking. But I said we really like it, which is more casual. So we're like half the size of Nicole. But we shouldn't be focused on weight here.
Okay.
Let's just say we're meant for radio. Can we agree on that?
We look like we belong
In radio? Or what?
to each other.
Oh, okay, yeah. We look like two little blueberries.
You know who I don't think belongs to each other?
Who?
Ashley and Jay.
Oh my God, yeah. That was a mistake. That was a
Yes, big
vacation
mistake. Yes.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing that happened with Molly and Luis.
That's right.
It's like, yes, you're living out there. You're not responsible. There's no responsibilities. All you're doing is spending money on drinking and going out, and it's just paradise city.
Yeah.
And then you come back here to reality, and it's not going to be the same. I don't know why these people expect it to be the same.
Pennsylvania is not the same as
Right.
the DR, of resort in the DR.
Well, we're talking about Ash and Jay now.
That's what I mean. They're in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Oh, you're right. He was from Jamaica.
He's from Jamaica,
I take it
yeah.
back.
Yeah,
Excuse me. Sorry.
But still, it's not. It's tropical place, and then
Yeah.
but when they come back here, it's not a tropical place. It's
Yeah,
like
it's not.
rural life in a big house,
Yeah,
and
in a
everything's paid for you.
racist
But like,
place, too.
yes,
like
it is a
somewhere very
very racist place.
unwelcoming to him.
It was to him, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that was rough. I would say that's like what made me feel for them. That was the only thing.
Yeah.
Or they were getting the death threats when their wedding was announced. That was too bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, otherwise, Jay is a 21, 24?
20 years old.
20-year-old
He can even
garbage
drink.
man. That's right. What has he been up to?
He's just hanging out at her house, playing video games, and probably getting the kids off the bus.
Yeah, that's
on and off the bus.
Thanks.
So I think at the end of the day, Ashley just paid for a very expensive house nanny.
Yeah, true. True.
Very expensive.
Yeah, none of this is cheap going through the K1 visa process.
Yeah. That's the thing. Now she's not even applying for it.
True. She's holding it over his
So
head.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, I
when
think
those
that's
three
season 2 or episode 2.
is that what
A
season?
little bit.
Oh, episode
Yeah,
2.
they start talking about that.
Well, yeah, you're right. I
Yeah,
guess.
that was a little preview. Sorry to ruin it for everyone.
Sorry.
Not really a surprise though.
But Ashley and Jay, come on now.
Yeah, yikes. Yikes.
We
for
followed them all through the last season of 90 Day Fiancé, and it just didn't look good. Especially Jay
Yeah.
getting on Tinder.
Yeah. He's
Sorry,
idle.
dating apps.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. What an idiot.
I know it's real rough.
And then she wasn't even pretty. That's the thing that bothers
What do
me.
you mean? Because she's
Babe,
so
if I was to
stressed
go
out
on
and
social
old.
media and find a girl,
Oh, the girl. Okay.
I
yeah.
will make sure to be like looking for a girl that was like 10 times prettier than you.
Oh, thank you.
So I could be like, okay, so at least he was like way out of my league.
Wow. Okay. All right. But you were just trying.
What?
But your excuse would be you're just trying to get something better.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I would try to score with something better.
Okay. I mean, that's nice, but
I'm just saying I'm not gonna do it. I'm just saying like if
sure.
that's
But you've thought
if
about
that's
it a little bit.
if I was Jay, I would aim higher
Yeah.
than what he
Well-
actually did because the girl that he was talking to looked like Colchi.
I don't remember it exactly. Was it Natalie?
It could have might as well could have been Natalie.
Yikes.
She was gonna come in there and take him away on that little rascal scooter.
That was funny.
That was the funniest thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was cheating on a girl, and that's what got her. I don't think she would have cared if he actually went through with the cheating.
You don't think Ashley?
No,
would've
I don't think
cared?
she would have cared. The thing that she
Why?
cares
Is
is
she such low
that
self-esteem?
yes, because the thing that she really cared about is the fact that he was going after a girl that was just like the complete opposite of her.
Oh.
Somebody like he instead of aiming higher,
Yeah.
he aimed like way lower.
See, I don't think that crossed her mind at all. I think she just doesn't want him to cheat or have other friends that are not their friends or anything. I should think she's just really controlling and insecure.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it was that.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you got the insight. So
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
This is just like I'm trying to put myself in their situation.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think like she would think. And I think this was like her third marriage or something like that, second marriage.
No, she never got married. She was just engaged, but she could never go through with it because she was cheated on with
Right.
the other relationships.
But I bet this other guys cheated on her and stayed with that person, and it was probably like a way hotter girl.
I don't know. Maybe we
So-
might learn more about it in the third episode because there was a brief preview.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, maybe.
We're gonna learn about a past love.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know that. Is
Yeah.
that what it is?
What?
The third
Yeah.
episode?
Remember when they're sitting in the wicker chairs?
Oh, okay. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. All right. So,
So let's.
but I'm just going off from like previous episodes, like where she was like engaged and she couldn't do it because they got cheated. So I'm guessing now this guy comes in here and he cheats on her, but he cheats on her with a girl that is like, she's like a 2. She's a dog. She's not Ashley. Let's give Ashley credit. She's,
Yeah.
I think she's a 9.
Yeah. I mean, Pennsylvania 9.
Pennsylvania 9, 9.5 maybe.
Okay.
And he goes for a Pennsylvania 2, which is
Yikes.
like a worldwide -5.
As compared to Amish people.
Right. Yes. So like he disrespected her, and I think that's what hurt her more than the actual action of talking to her and everything. Like
Yeah.
the fact that he was talking to her and she just wasn't as good looking.
Could be. Could be.
That's what I got from it.
I trust it. I mean, I don't think like that, so
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah.
So you're the expert here.
Yeah.
Do you
So-
want to go on and talk about the most boring people in this whole season?
Who?
Lizzie and Andre.
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 Yeah, who is placed in an unfortunate situation
Mm-hmm.
where he's with a very aggressive father-in-law, and he still doesn't have a job.
Yes, it's been, according to what we saw,
Yeah.
it's been quite some time, and he still hasn't gotten a job.
And
And,
he looks exhausted.
Yeah.
Exhausted and paunchy. I swear, America makes everyone look so much older and tired and fatter.
Yeah, look at me.
Yeah, I know. Since you were 12.
Yeah,
You've
since
had
I was
a
so,
lot of
just gained
tired
weight.
to get from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
they're not that exciting.
Not that exciting. I would say like the family is the most exciting part of them
Mm-hmm.
because they're so dramatic. It's just like those three sisters or whatever, or two sisters and a sister-in-law who are all very overwhelming and dramatic, and they get their claws and everything
Yeah.
with those long fancy nails.
Yes.
Just so high maintenance.
I hate people like that.
I know.
I hate
You know,
people
it's
that
so
always get
funny.
in their business.
And yeah, they talk about Andre is dead on about how the family really doesn't have like respectful, appropriate boundaries for a family.
Which is a valid point.
It's a valid
because
point.
they don't.
Yeah, so he's not a stupid guy. He gets it, but the sisters are insane. Like I really think they self-identified themselves as the one who are crossing the boundaries, but they're just
I
not
agree.
taking the time to understand it from their perspective.
I agree. 100%.
Yeah, and then Lizzie's like the weak little sister, you know. She's like started to kind of like get some gall towards everyone, including Andre, including her sisters. I don't know about the mom, but she's really putting those boundaries in because I think she needed someone like him to kind of like be her own person away from her family because she was being totally absorbed by them.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree.
But
Yeah.
otherwise, they're boring as shit.
They really are
Yeah,
boring.
they're just like two young people trying to figure it out, put themselves in a tougher situation than they probably could handle for both of them. But they're trying.
They're trying. I mean, gosh. Andre's kind of a dick, too.
Yeah, no, he's a dick. He's got way too much testosterone for his own good.
Yeah.
Got a lot of anger.
I think if I was him, I would talk to the dad and be like, listen, thanks for the help that you're providing for us right now. And, you know, I promise that I'm going to make things right. I'm going to find a job. And as soon as I do it, and we'll pay you back. You know, even make that gesture, like, we'll pay you back.
Yeah.
And, but he doesn't. He's just like, I'm going to take care of it. Everything's going to be fine.
Yeah, without
like,
really planning.
Which the father sees as, he sees that as, hey, why don't you F off?
Yeah, right.
Like, I'm going to take care of it now.
Yeah. Because
Like, instead of saying thank you, instead of saying thank you, I'll take it from here, he just goes, F off.
Yeah. That's
Like, yeah, how about just saying thank you? What are your manners?
I know, it's true.
But,
Yeah, he's
I don't
got a
know.
lot
Andres,
of issues.
yeah. But they are very boring.
Yeah, really boring.
They are
And
very
you know,
boring.
I want to make the point too. Lizzie is a property manager. It's not that strange for the company of the property like the property management company, to give the property manager a place to live. We've looked into that before.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Who is that?
I think she
can't
thinks
remember
it's weird because
'cause
it's
her
their,
family.
it's her
And
dad.
they hold it over those poor young people. you
That's
know?
true too. So it's
Yeah.
like it's fault on both sides. So.
Yeah, they don't make their lives easier.
No, I completely forgot about them. I didn't even write them in my notes because
They're very.
they are very boring and forgettable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
But they're just trying to make it work.
who do you think is going to stay together at the end of this season? Ashley and Jay. Who do you think is like? Do you think they're gonna make it?
That is a hard call. I am 50-50. I want to say no because I believe in Ashley and I don't think she needs this bullshit. But part of my heart says yes because she is like, you know, she has like blinders on and she like can't figure out her way out of a box, you know?
Yeah.
So I want to say yes, they're going to be together, but only because Ashley doesn't have anything going for her.
Okay, so you say yes.
Yeah. Are we taking bets right now?
Yes.
Great. Okay,
I
what
want
do
to
you
say no.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm gonna
All right, you
say
believe in
Ashley. Yes, I'm gonna say she gets it together and says, you know what? Screw this guy. I'm gonna get together with my ex or gonna find love around here. And you know what? I lost a lot of money, but I don't have to see him anymore. And then he's gonna, hit the curve.
Good.
What about
Excuse me.
Nicole and Azan?
Oh, God, those two. I don't think so. I don't think immigration is going to let them.
So it's a no.
That's a no from me, dog.
Okay. I'm also going to say no.
Hmm.
I don't think. I honestly think that everything that's happened so far since the beginning of their journey in the 90 Day Fiancé saga series, just it's just one obstacle after another, just trying to stop them from making this mistake. And they keep going. And
Yeah.
you might think, okay, maybe one day they'll catch a break and everything's going to be fine. But truth is, it's not going to be fine. And you both are idiots, and you both should just stay in your countries and work at your local McDonald's and just move on with your dumb life.
Yeah.
So it's a hard no for me.
Okay.
Chantel and Pedro.
You think it's going to be a no from Pedro's side? I think Chantel is putting in the work, a little bit more, and I think Pedro is just going to be like, no, fuck this.
Yes, I am also going to say no. Because the same thing that you said, Chantel is putting in all the work, and Pedro is just a lazy guy who's not doing absolutely anything to make the relationship better, and he doesn't make even the minimal effort. And she's literally just sticking in with him because they're married.
Right. And they were.
That is the only
They
reason why
respect
she
that.
is like she literally said that to her brother and her family. It's like he's my husband.
Right.
Like she's not saying no, yeah, he's an idiot.
Yeah.
No, she's saying he's my husband.
Yeah. That's like
He's
a
an idiot,
last-ditch
but he's my
excuse.
husband. So it's like, ooh, that's not how
What you want to say?
anything works. But okay, so I think they're not gonna make it to the end of the season, and that's it. Moving on, Ross and Pau.
I'm going to say yes. I think Russ got used to her modeling, which was really the only problem. And I think that's fine. Like, I think Pau thinks that's fine. I think they're content.
Yeah. I'm also going to say yes because I feel that they've been together since the first season,
Right?
and they made it so far. They went through miscarriage, and they stayed together.
Yeah, they're rainbow babies.
And I don't think that no matter what life throws at them, I think they're still gonna make it and just gonna move forward. And they're both great for each other, and I love them as a couple. So that's a hard yes for me.
That's nice.
That's a hard fight. Um, Colchi and Larissa.
No.
It's a hard no for
I
you.
think Larissa is going to be deported.
Yes. I also
some point.
I think so too. That's a hard no for me too because
Oh, actually, can we say that we know too?
I mean we do know.
Yeah, like anyone who looks at their
All
social
right.
media knows.
Yes, we do follow every single one of those people on Instagram.
Yeah, we do.
But okay,
Did
so
we go too far?
no. I mean everybody follows them on social media.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
So now Larissa has a new boyfriend named Ericky,
Ericky.
and he has his own house.
Yes, a housey
And-
and a poolie.
Poolie.
And they they have so much fun.
Yeah, he seems into her bullshit.
Let's go into this.
Okay.
Is she going to get deported by the end of this season?
Ooh. End of the season. Well, timeline-wise, no.
Hmm.
Because she's still
Okay,
here.
so from here
Uh-huh.
until the end of the season,
Yeah.
do you think in that time she will actually get deported in real time?
I don't think so. Oh, you mean
Like-
in our
like in
real
our
Okay.
time.
Wow. Good question. That is a real thinker. Maybe. I just think she's going to, yeah, so I'll say yes. I think she's going to be
Okay.
deported anyway because I think she is psychotic, and the state of Nevada, I don't know what they ruled, but I think that they already have an eye on her.
Yeah.
So I think she will do something
Yes.
horrible.
I'm
Do
gonna
something
go
else.
against you and say no.
Wow.
I don't think she will get deported between now and the end of the season
Okay.
because her social media is very strong.
Yeah.
Her social media, what's it called?
Clout.
Yes,
Her
clout.
reputation.
It's very strong.
Yeah.
Her following is very strong, and I think that whoever is in charge of her, like a manager or
She's a
agent,
manager,
I'm
you
pretty
think?
sure she has to have
Wow,
a
okay.
manager or an agent.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that person's fighting hard to like
Yeah.
keep her from being deported because she's already been arrested 3 times
That's true.
that we know of.
That's crazy.
All right, so
Yeah. She's like a danger to society.
yes, she is.
Yeah.
So I think she's not going to be deported.
Okay.
So that's my prediction. Are we missing anybody else?
Oh God.
Oh,
There are
Andre
other
and
people. Yeah,
Liz.
Lizzie. Right. Yeah, they'll stay together.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, and same for they're both content.
Liz.
Libby, or yeah, Libby they call her.
I'm gonna go with yes. They're gonna stay together until the end of the season, because mainly because they have the baby on the way,
Right.
and I think Andrew will come through finding a job, and he will start supporting the family,
Right.
and maybe the dad will
right.
turn around and be like, "All right, you proved me wrong." But he still will not say thanks to the dad. Andre will not say thanks to the
He's too
dad.
proud.
Yeah, he's too proud.
But in a dickish way.
Yes, he is. So,
Yeah,
all
I
right. So
think
we got
they
our
said
predictions
he
from.
got his part-time truck driver's license or
He
something
failed the
like that?
test.
Oh, he failed the test.
Yes, they said that on the first episode. Yeah.
Yikes, okay.
Yeah.
So we didn't cover that, but now we did.
Yes, he did not get it, but he's trying to get a job, so
Yeah, good for
can't
him.
blame him for that.
Hire Andre.
Yeah, hire Andre. Why doesn't he just do a bouncing job? Let's go into the local bar
He
and be like,
looks
"Can I just be the bouncer here?"
anyway. Yeah.
That's what he was doing in
Ireland.
Moldova, whatever he's from, right?
Yeah. Well, he was
Moldova?
from Moldova, but he was working in Ireland. That's why she went to go visit him there in the last season.
Well, he was still a bouncer there. Like,
That's right,
I
yeah.
think you can be a bouncer here. Like, what's going on, dude?
Yeah, in Clearwater, Florida, where
Yeah.
they're from.
Yeah. All right. So we got our predictions for the end of the season. We'll see what happens at the end of the season. Obviously, we'll compare them to see who stays together, who doesn't, and if Larissa gets deported by the end of the season. Not at the end of the season, by the end of the season, and our timeline.
Right.
So,
Yeah, we'll keep everyone up to date.
yeah. And I think that's all we can talk about on the first
First
about the first episode, right? That's all we have on this.
Covered it.
Yes. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the podcast. If anybody listened to it, it's all about 90 Day Fiancé, and because we love it, we're obsessed with this show.
We are.
Yeah, that's all we talk about.
Live and breathe.
Yeah, and
so come back for the next episode.
yeah, hopefully you come back to the next episode. Just want to say this is for slut people only. No other people allowed. For slut people only can listen to this podcast, and that's it. We're signing off from our storage facility.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks for listening, everybody.